Welcome back, folks. Today we got an interesting video. We have 3 reasons why Buck Showalter, unfortunately, might be toast. But first, I want to thank all the fathers out there and wish you a happy belated Father's Day. I apologize. You didn't get a good gift from the Mets. Today, the Mets, they dropped another disappointing loss to this none other than the lowly St. Louis Cardinals, ending disappointing weekend, losing 2 out of 3 to the St. Louis Cardinals. Sorry, fathers. All right, but today we got a great video. We're going to go over 3 points, and I don't like to make videos like this, but you know what? The Mets, when you have a season like this, the conversation is bound to come up, and things happen. Things happen because when your team loses, there's always somebody pointing the finger, and the finger often, you don't blame the players, because you can't fire 25 of them. You either fire the GM or you fire the head coach. But first, today's loss is indicative of why the Mets are going nowhere. The Mets lose 8-7 to the St. Louis Cardinals. They have no pitching. No pitching whatsoever. Carlos Carrasco, again, another stinker. Only goes 3 innings, giving up a couple runs. The guy has doing horrible the entire season, doesn't eat up innings like he's supposed to, isn't even serviceable like he's supposed to. So I don't know how we're going to get any far with this team if we don't have any pitchers. Our 2 guys at the top of rotation, they're not making their money. They're not earning their money. We got guys at the end of the rotation not doing well. And Kodai Senga in the middle of the rotation, he's hit or miss. So you got absolutely no pitching. Then you go to the bullpen. And like I said, today's game is a perfect example of why we have no pitching. Ottavino facing Arenado in the 9th inning gives us the go-ahead homer. We're done. Our bullpen is not solid. It is terrible. Good thing is our lineup is pretty decent. I was so happy to see Pete back in the lineup. Thank God he's back. Our lineup, as long as we have serviceable pitching, we will be good, but that is not going to happen. That is not going to happen. Okay, so the 3 reasons why Buck is probably not going to be here too long unless things turn around. The first reason is Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani has traditionally been the apple of Steve Cohen's eye. And Billy Epler has been a man who brought Shohei from Japan to the Angels. So Billy Epler has already acquired Shohei once, and I'm pretty sure that's his claim to fame. And that's the reason why I think he's still here. He's still here because Billy Epler's saying, I can get this guy here. I can get him here for you. And Steve Cohen is enamored. He is fascinated, and he should, of course he is. The guy's the modern-day Babe Ruth. The guy could be in the top 3 in MVP, top 3 Cy Young. You're never going to see a talent like this again. So, of course, Steve Cohen wants him on our team. And now you're probably saying, what the heck does that have to do with Buck? The reason is, if this team continues to go down and downhill, Steve Cohen is not going to fire the GM and the head coach. I don't think he's going to do that. He's going to pick one or the other. So, that being said, since Shohei is still out there, he's going to pick Buck Showalter to fire him. So, that's just the first reason why I think Buck is in trouble, unless he turns it around. Let's be clear. Number 2, why did we all feel good going into the season? All of us felt like we were going to come in and have a great, phenomenal season. Mets just won 100 games. We acquired Justin Verlander. We didn't have to worry about Jacob deGrom getting injured. We got David Robinson. Adam Ottavino came back. We're going to get stronger. The young guys are going to come up. They're going to develop. We're going to get better and better and better. Kodai Senga could be another ace. Max Scherzer is going to get... he's going to just be a little more solid. Then at the end of the rotation, we got David Peterson, who's going to be good. Tyler McGill. I mean, we've had so many letdowns. Now, what does this mean? So, in the beginning of the season, the PECOTA projected that the Mets were going to come in first place in their division. Okay? If you go to look at the Vegas and all those betting websites, they predicted that the Mets were like 9-1 favorites to win the World Series. Some 12-1 favorites. So bottom line is, looking at this team from the outside in, everybody said we had a good team. So who's running this good team? Buck Showalter. So could everybody be wrong, or did everybody just get old? Was it one-hit wonders last year? Did we have a bunch of one-hit wonders? What the heck happened? Why did we go downhill so fast? So the fact that all these outside institutions projected us to be at such a high level in first place and to win 95 plus games, I think that looks bad, and looks bad for Buck, because Buck is the guy who's supposed to get this done. Okay, so that's the second reason. And now the third reason, and this is the most damning, and it just is what it is. The third reason is Steve Cohen. That's the third reason why Buck is going to get canned if this doesn't turn around. The fact of the matter is they have a historic, monumental payroll. Steve Cohen took risks like nobody else. Steve Cohen doesn't take these risks unless he has assurance, unless he 100% has conviction. Now, he made these moves alongside of Billy Epler. So I would say he's more in line with Billy Epler based on the opinion of his experts. They probably told him, you get this guy, you resign this guy, you're not going to go worse, you're going to be better. So for the team to be 10 times worse, there's really no explanation for that. There's really no explanation for that, except that, you got to go with leadership. Buck has traditionally done well with different teams in their first year. The second and third year in all these teams, whether it be Baltimore, whether it be Arizona, they tend to drift away from Buck's philosophy. So we may be seeing that here in New York. I hope that's not the case, because I am a huge Buck fan, but Buck has a track record of this happening. He's a phenomenal manager, but it happens, and we don't know the inner workings of what's going on in the front office. We don't know the communication between the manager and the front office. I think things are awry. I think things are a lot worse than what they seem to be. I'm hoping that the Mets beat writers and reporters look into this. I know stuff is going to come out, because there is a lot of turmoil going on. It's just so blatantly obvious. It seems like Buck wants to say stuff and he doesn't, and then he through his press conference he throws little secretive stuff in and there. Like 2 weeks ago about the lineup, he started using the term "we," like, okay, yeah, we made that decision. And a guy like Buck, who's been in the game for like 30 plus years, it's not we, it's I made the lineup, I made this decision. If he's starting saying we, usually guys, they'll take the blame for themselves, but he's saying we because he doesn't fully believe what the plan is. So I don't think that's a good look. I think there's a lot of contention going on. I hope it changes soon. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. We're on this channel, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to be as positive as possible, but we're also gonna look at things realistically. We're not gonna say, hey, bottom line, we're not gonna suck up to anybody. We're gonna tell the truth, and how we feel is how we feel. We're not gonna bash people. We're just gonna point out things and be it as they may. The truth is the truth. If guys are playing bad, they're playing bad. It is what it is. This is New York City. This is New York. We're not going to color code things. This is how we are. So that's going to be how this is. We're not going to bash guys, but we're just going to tell things how they are. Okay, if you could please like and subscribe, it really helps out the channel. It really does. This community is actually growing at a good pace. I'm really excited about that, and we're doing a really good job, and the videos, the comments, I mean, like, phenomenal comments, like well thought out and very descriptive, detailed. There's knowledge in there, and I'm learning a lot. I'm pretty sure we're all learning a lot, so please keep those comments coming. We can all inform of each other. If anything, if you want to point something out, always feel free. We like to exchange information here, so it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Okay, so that's going to be the end of the video today. Let's go Mets, and hopefully they turn this around soon, because I don't like these type of videos. I want more positive videos. All right. Have a great day, and again, let's go Mets.